Hello and welcome to another episode of the Zombie Podcast.
This episode is hosted by my dear friend Erik from the West, Finland.
And Adwit from the East.
Yes.
Actually from Nepal.
Yes. In this podcast, we will be talking about zombie-related topics and zombies. We are doing this because we want to help you fight and survive the zombie apocalypse.
Exactly. And in this episode, for all you animal lovers out there, we're gonna discuss about which pet would you choose to companion you
Yes.
during the outbreak of the zombies and after that.
Exactly.
After that, in a way that,
Yeah.
when the society has been started already building, people started
Yeah.
farming with the zombies would still be out there
Yeah.
trying to catch you.
We are taking into consideration that, these animals are already trained, what we are discussing, and you can also come up with your own animals that, you might have a better idea about, right?
Train to the extent that you can train on this type of animal, right?
Yeah. So what do you have, my friend? What's your animal?
I got a dog, right? I
Yeah.
got a dog whose name's Easy. Yeah.
All right.
So that would be like a first kind of like easiest choice if I would have a trained dog, like a trained Doberman,
Okay.
because just for the protection. On top of my own skills, I would have somebody else. I mean, something else. I don't something else. How do you call animals? Like, it's like a friend of yours, right?
Yeah.
So I would have the animals, the pet skills, to help me to survive. I would teach the dog, to how to find stuff.
Yeah.
How to alarm me from danger. When the zombies are coming, the dog would start barking, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
This kind of shit would be really obvious. Yeah.
That I think dog is like the ultimate friend that you will have in the zombie apocalypse, right?
I would a cat, man. I would a cat.
I don't like cats, man. Cats don't show you love,
What would be the good side of a cat in zombie
A
apocalypse?
good side of a cat, maybe as a messenger.
Messenger.
Yes.
When did you see a cat deliver a message last time?
I don't know. That'd be pretty good. What else would they be good for? They're not good at attacking people. They're not good at informing people.
No, they're not good in that, but I think a cat would be really good in, like if you're a long time you have to spend in one building that's abandoned, right?
Yeah.
And it might be infested with rats. And these rats spread diseases.
Yeah.
I think cat would be a really nice choice, actually, to companion you in that building to
Okay.
get rid of these rats.
Okay. I mean, I would use my cat as a messenger because I can just put in messages in his maybe little locket.
Collar, yeah?
Yeah, collar, and then just send the cat.
Yeah, that cat might be able to do it, right?
Exactly.
How about
yeah.
pigeons for that? Like the people actually use them for sending messages.
Oh yeah, but that's the only thing they're useful for.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, pigeons are I think that's the only thing they're useful for.
I think they're good also in copulating, if you have a lot of pigeons, you can distract the zombie, sacrifice a couple of pigeons, and the rest of the pigeons can get by,
Okay.
And then when zombies are busy with these pigeons, you
Yeah.
can sneak past the zombie horde, I
Oh,
think pigeons are
okay.
kind of distracting kind of animals,
Yeah, it's kind of harsh though. I like pigeons.
Yeah, me too. But
yeah.
if there's a lot of pigeons, if you have a lot of bunnies, right? I mean, I like bunnies like the other guy, but if you have a lot of bunnies, they fuck so much that there's a lot of bunnies after a while, right?
Yeah, I think bunnies are the only bait. They can be only used as a bait in the zombie.
But
apocalypse.
there's so many of them,
Yeah, there's so many.
So if you need to distract a zombie horde walking by, you can send bunny horde there to distract them, and you should have at least some bunnies still left, because they're nice, nice to look at, and also nice to pet a little bit.
Yeah,
and then they can continue fucking and populating more rabbits for you to use as a bait in the future when you have to sneak past zombie hordes.
Also as livestock.
Oh yeah, rabbits. It's quite good stuff,
Exactly, because they're small, they're light, you can carry them around, right? And they can always reproduce every 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, and they eat on the grass.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
But it's tough to kill your pet though. So how about the pet side of things, right?
Pet side of things, okay. Pet side of things, I will have an eagle.
Eagle.
Yes.
Why would you choose an eagle, Adwit, to companion you during the zombie apocalypse?
Since I was a kid, I always fantasized about being an eagle, because I always had bad eyesight when I was a kid, since I was a kid. And then eagles have this really amazing eyesight. So I'm thinking I'm going to train my eagle to go up in the air and then tell me where the zombies are.
How would the eagle tell you where the zombies are?
I don't know, maybe it would lead me somehow.
Oh yes.
You know?
Yes,
If
I see.
if I can train it, it can lead me to a zombie-less path.
That's a really good point. Eagles see
And a
from.
messenger. And
Yeah.
a messenger.
I think eagle would be way better messenger than a cat.
Or a pigeon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Well, I think pigeons could be good messengers too. Like, what would make eagle better messenger than a pigeon?
I think eagles fly faster.
Oh yeah. And I think I don't know if you can train eagle really like a pigeon, you know.
Oh yeah. True. Yeah.
But they could be good for their eyesight.
Yes,
right?
and they can also be used as a hunting tool. That we didn't discuss about the dogs. Dogs can also be used for hunting.
Oh, they can hunt for you. Yeah.
They can hunt
When
for
the
you.
time comes, you know, like
Yeah.
especially you guys like you and me who are no fucking anything about hunting, right?
Yeah.
It would be really handy at least try with a
Yeah.
hunting dog, you know, like to have at least 1% chance of succeeding.
Exactly.
And I think one very obvious choice for many people would be a horse.
A horse.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't know. I mean, they make a lot of noise.
Yeah, horse would be hard to take care of,
Yeah,
especially in a
yeah.
city.
Yeah, it would be good to travel. Obviously, you know, you can put a cart behind the horse, and they have a lot of stamina and everything.
I think for that cart thing, ox might be a better choice.
but they're slower.
They're slow. If zombies would catch you with an ox,
Yeah.
the ox would be.
Yeah,
there,
at least
you know?
the horses can run. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think transport would be the only benefit of having a horse.
But I think some animal with like a thick skin, like an elephant or a rhino, would be better.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
they're also kind of fast.
Rhinos.
Yeah.
They're fast, but they don't have a lot of stamina.
Really?
Yeah.
How long can a rhino run?
Not much, I guess.
Do you think you could ride a rhino if you like teach him?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think a rhino riding would be really effective
Yeah.
during a zombie
You can
apocalypse.
just leave the rhino because I doubt any zombies can bite through rhinos.
Yeah. And actually, you know, like if there's a horde of zombies and you are riding a rhino, man, you can just like ride through the horde without
Yeah.
any issues.
Yeah, or like put the cart on the rhino.
Put the what on the rhino?
Put the cart on the rhino.
Cart.
Yeah, I can be inside the cart. The rhino can just
Oh,
run
like a
past.
barricade yourself
Yeah.
and in a rhino cart, right?
Yeah.
I think that would be good if the rhino would understand like where you should be going. Yeah, there's a chance that the rhino would
Yeah.
like imagine a situation where you have barricaded yourself in a cart that is pulled by a rhino that is going through
Yeah.
a horde of flesh-craving
And
zombies.
rhinos have such bad eyesights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he would just maybe go somewhere else, you know.
That would be the bad side of the rhino.
Yeah, but as a like a juggernaut, kind of like a tank kind of.
Yeah, tank.
Yeah, rhino would do the trick.
Exactly. Yeah.
How about a kangaroo? I think I would choose a kangaroo, you know?
I think I would choose a kangaroo to eat.
I think kangaroos could be used so much better than eat, you know? Like, if you want to eat something, I think you could choose, you know, like some animal that people normally eat. Kangaroos are not so, like, a common...
I think they're pretty common in Australia.
Really?
Like, people eat kangaroos all the time because apparently they're worried about the kangaroo overpopulation. There are more kangaroos than people in Australia. They eat a lot of kangaroos there.
Oh, I see.
But they're very aggressive fighters. Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew. That's why I was
Yeah.
choosing kangaroo, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
They can jump. You know, you could go to, like, a piggy bag on a kangaroo and, you know, jump from one building to another.
Yeah. Why not?
And you can, you know, like... I don't know if that's true. If you put boxing gloves on a kangaroo, it can box, you know? That's what they say. Yeah.
I think they're really good with push kicking.
Yeah, they can kick you so hard that
Yeah.
your bones break all completely,
Yeah.
rib cage and everything. Right?
Yeah. Because apparently, I think they rest on their tail and then they kick you full on with both your legs while they're resting on their tail. You know, they just let their whole body force. You know.
I see. And if they would do that to a zombie, that zombie would be completely like
Yeah,
smashed.
and they're
shit,
pretty
yeah?
agile. They're pretty agile. You can't put a cart on them, but if you can manage to piggyback, or maybe if I have a kid, I can just put it in a kangaroo pouch.
You're right, yeah.
You know?
In that situation, if you would
Yeah.
be like a single mother in a zombie apocalypse,
Exactly.
I think a kangaroo might be the best kind of
Yeah.
companion, you know? Like
Kangaroos are pretty nice, and you know They're pretty nice. I think they're pretty friendly if you train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about this bird with the long legs? What do you call that?
Ostrich.
Ostrich. Yeah. How about what do you know about ostriches? Yeah?
Ostriches are stupid animals. I heard. They're pretty
Is it
fast.
ostrich that puts the head in the ground,
It's
right?
an ostrich.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That would be a really bad technique in a zombie.
I don't know. Yeah.
But they're fucking fast.
They're fucking-
and aggressive. Yeah?
And they're deadly.
yeah.
Yeah, they can kill, like normal people, at least they can kill you with
Yeah.
their like talons. They have really long nails in their foot. They just stab you and smash you with it.
Yeah, and run fast as fuck.
Yeah.
Ostrich would be really good, you know?
Yeah,
Even in a situation where you have to run on top of some building, you know?
Yeah.
The stairs.
And you can ride an ostrich.
Yeah, and if you don't have so good cardio, you need to get to the top
Yeah.
of this building really fucking fast. You
Exactly.
could ride an ostrich to get there.
Yeah. Ostriches.
And if you would have a kangaroo waiting on top of this building, you could jump to the next building.
I doubt that. You know, kangaroos can jump that high.
I think they can jump really fucking high, right?
No, they can jump rapidly. I don't think they can jump really high. They can jump rapidly.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't. Do you guys know if kangaroos jump high or they jump rapidly?
Yeah.
Do we have any Australian listeners here right
Did
now?
you ever in your life think that you would be asking that question?
No, I did not anticipate this one. Eh?
What else? What
What
do we
if,
have?
what if you have to make like a plan? Okay, you're in a camp by
Mhm.
the countryside, and it's on the edge of the city, right?
All right.
And the city is infested with zombies, and you
Mhm.
have 3 animals to choose from, and you have to go to get a bag of guns,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
from a building top in the central of the city,
Yeah.
and you can only get to the building top from another building top, and this
Okay.
another building is infested with zombies.
Okay.
What 3 animals would you choose?
I would choose an eagle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because apparently, if I have to go across a building, then I can give like a maybe piece of rope to the eagle, and the eagle can fly there.
Oh,
Right.
I see. What else?
Oh, what else would I fucking do?
Okay, now you got the eagle to take piece of rope to another building.
Yeah.
But you're still on the countryside in the edge of the city, yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
So
A horse. No, sorry, a rhino.
a rhino, yeah?
A rhino. Yeah.
To take you there, right?
Yeah, to take me there, because obviously, I think rhinos are heavy duty. They need a lot to feed, but I can just like ride through a zombie horde with a rhino.
Let's do this exercise without repeating the same animals that we just did.
Oh, okay. So, if that happens, then I don't know. I would choose. I can choose any animal, right?
Yeah.
Which is trained. I'll choose a elephant to take me there.
Mm-hmm.
But by the time it gets me to the city, right, where there's zombies all over, I think the zombies will be busy eating the elephants somehow, yeah? And I still have 2 animals left. So I have to get to the top of the building,
yeah.
right? So for that, I think maybe I will choose a monkey. Do you know what I mean?
Like a chimpanzee.
Chimpanzee or a monkey, like a small monkey will do.
Uh-huh.
To get, I don't know, to maybe open the lock from the inside of the doors if the building's door is closed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then after that, I would choose I think I'd just choose a monkey and a fucking elephant, actually.
You would discard the 3rd animal completely.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Monkeys are pretty smart animals,
Yeah.
They're pretty smart animals. I'm surprised none of the zombie movies have monkey pets.
You know what? You could just go with the gorilla, right? Just one gorilla.
Yeah.
You wouldn't need anything else than a gorilla. Go in the back of this gorilla and just say to the gorilla, okay, fuck up all the zombies that come.
Exactly.
And just climb to the place and then, like, whatever you do, like, climb on the building or whatever.
I'm thinking it's gonna be pretty hard to bite a gorilla.
Yeah.
They're pretty hairy.
I think gorilla would be the really perfect candidate for
yeah.
perfect animal pet in a zombie apocalypse,
Exactly. Yeah.
If you can train the gorilla, though.
If you can train a gorilla. I mean, but they're pretty fucking useful to have. They can carry your shit, man, as well.
Yeah.
They can carry your shit. They have stamina. They can climb. Obviously, you can't climb like piggyback them while they're running. That's not what they're made for. But
Yeah.
even if you're walking, the gorilla can like take all your shit.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
You're right about that.
Yeah.
And it's fast and it's strong.
Super fast.
And it's also really intelligent, you know?
Yeah, gorillas, I think, are the 4th strongest creatures, not even animals, creatures in the world.
What are the 3 others?
The first is dung beetle.
Dung beetle.
Yeah, dung beetle can carry
Many
200
times its weight, right?
200 times
Yeah.
its weight.
Where's
And the second is another kind of beetle. It's a beetle, some 100 times of its weight it can carry. Third is an ant who can carry 50 times its weight. Fourth is a gorilla who can carry 8 times its weight.
Wow, and the gorillas are vegetarian, you know?
They're vegetarian.
That's the vegans. Vegans always the argument against like bodybuilding that you have to eat meat and all this kind of gorillas are badass vegetarian and this kind of thing.
True.
They're born really strong and they get really fucking strong. Yeah?
And you can use them to like, find fruits for you. If you're a vegan, right? If you don't eat meat.
How about you could train some insects? You know, like you
like
train
Ant-Man.
like a grasshoppers. You know?
Oh shit!
You could have like a swarm of grasshoppers, on your disposal, and you could have them do whatever the fuck you want. Yeah.
I'm just thinking about ants. Like an Ant-Man. You can train a swarm of ants.
What would you do with a swarm of ants in a zombie apocalypse?
So many things. I would use ants to raid other groups.
That would be a really good thing.
Yeah.
Like in the comics, they do always, like in any comics, like cartoons, the ants ruin the picnic by taking all the stuff, you know?
Yeah. I mean, they'd be pretty useless against the zombies. But
maybe if the zombies are really like rotten already, they've been zombies for a really long time, they're like walking corpses, you know? The ants can also like eat them.
Oh, eat their insides.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If it's like a really big ant swarm, or what you call it, I think they
or cockroaches. If you would have like a fuckload of cockroaches and you could I hate fucking cockroaches.
I fucking hate cockroaches, man.
They're really, really, really creepy. They have this kind of like a small little one consciousness, that they can, like creep you out. Like one cockroach is somewhere, another cockroach is somewhere, and this one does something, and the other one somehow senses it, and like they have this kind of creepy thing going on, and like I think if there's like a million cockroaches, they can become like a one big cockroach fucker, who's like attacks anything and destroys anything and it's like cannot be destroyed.
Yeah, there was this villain in Powerpuff Girls, Roach Coach, his name was.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he was basically Roach, like cockroaches, and then he controlled all the cockroaches, and then he became like this really big cockroach with all the cockroaches.
Yeah.
So fucking disgusting, man. Cockroaches.
That's really hardcore, yeah. And the cockroaches, like they stare at you sometimes. They come and they start to stare at you.
And then, in really freaky situations, they fly towards you.
They do.
So fucking freaky.
Yeah. And sometimes they bite. They don't. I don't think they spread some diseases. I don't think that. But
all the martial arts I trained in my life goes out the window.
When I see a cockroach, what to do,
yeah. But even more than cockroaches, I hate spiders. How useful would a swarm of spiders be?
I think that would be kind of useful. They could make this safety net. Like, let's say you have to put a camp in a forest, right? And you don't know if the zombies are coming, but you have to make a bonfire to make food and keep warm, right?
Yeah.
But if you would have a lot of spiders who can do whatever you want them to do, they could make a net, like this kind of web, everywhere around your camp, and if the zombies come, they get stuck in this net.
Yeah. I mean, if enough spiders make enough nets, I think the nets will be pretty strong.
Yeah.
That's the shit they make Kevlar from. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Kevlar, the bulletproof material, comes from spider webs.
Yeah. So you could actually make like bulletproof vests also if you have a spiders at your disposal.
Yeah, why not?
Do you know those butterflies though? Like there's these butterflies that they make silk out of.
These,
right? Like it's butterfly caterpillars.
Yeah.
Can you make any like strong kind of silk material from the caterpillar, whatever stuff that they have? Yeah. Like to be able to make bulletproof shit,
I'm not from silk. I don't know. I haven't heard.
At least you could make silk, and you could have nice curtains and whatever. And zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, or maybe a sleeping bag.
Yeah. Sleeping bag. Silk sleeping bag during a zombie apocalypse would be really useful. Have you ever had a silk sleeping bag?
I had a silk like bed sheets.
Yeah.
And blanket. It's really hard to sleep in one of those if you're not in the habit, because they make a lot of noise. They're so slippery. They make a lot of noise.
It's really smooth,
It's really smooth. Unless you're used to it, you can't sleep properly.
I could have in a zombie apocalypse especially, a silk sleeping bag that wouldn't weigh much, but it would be like smooth to sleep in.
Yeah. Why
so
not?
in this sense, a caterpillars, like butterfly caterpillars, who can make me this kind of sleeping bag, would be kind of nice, but not as nice as most of the other animals.
Yeah.
So I cannot think of any other use for butterflies than that, but that would at least make it something, you know.
You can give other people allergies from caterpillars.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
If that's a situation, like, okay, there's
I think
this
caterpillars are like the ones you usually find in Nepal. They're like a lot of people have allergies. I think 95% people have allergy. If you touch it, you'll immediately get like scratches all over your body.
So if you would be in Nepal during a zombie apocalypse, you should definitely have these caterpillars on your disposal, because it will give your enemies who try to loot your camp and whatnot. You know, if you can even like pretend like a Trojan horse kind of style. Like you put these caterpillars everywhere and let them loot your camp kind of style. You know? They go back their camp and get all the allergy, and then you can loot them back with some bonuses. You know, when they're all like fucked up with this allergy, right?
You know what else would be cool?
Yeah. Bees, man.
Yeah.
Bees would be super fucking cool.
Yeah. Bees would be amazing, actually.
Yeah, except that they wouldn't do anything against zombies.
Zombies, no.
Yeah.
But then they could kill your enemies, human enemies, and they could make you honey.
I don't think bees can kill a certain kind of like African bees or something.
No. If like a certain number of bees sting you, you're dead. Any bees.
That's not true. You
Really?
that bee has to be some sort of bee to be able to kill you.
No, I think it only depends on the poison level, because every bee has this toxin. Some is very strong, some is very weak, but it's toxin. Do you know what I mean? If it's normal fucking bees, I think like maybe 30 bite you at once, you're pretty like in serious danger. I think so.
I've been bitten by like some amount of bees, you know?
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Haven't you not?
Like
I think most of the Western people have had
like
bee
one
bee
at a time.
Yeah?
Yeah, one at a time, not like fucking 30 or 50.
You never got a bee swarm attacking you, right?
No.
Really?
No.
Oh, I had at least 2 times, and I mean, like, of course, it fucking sucks and hurts, and your face looks like shit, you know. But it's not like you die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they have to be some sort of special fucking, like hornets or African bees or something like this. Yeah.
But I don't think hornets make honey though.
Yeah, hornets just sting as fuck.
Yeah, but they just sting.
Yeah, I think the honeybees would be nice because you would get honey to survive. You know, energy. Honey is good to carry. You have a lot of calories in honey.
Oh, yeah.
But then you also could have them as a weapon to sting your enemies.
And then make them run away. And honeys never expire.
Yeah, and I think they could also, you know, swarm amongst zombies and distract them. You know, you have to go from one place to another, and you put bees distract the zombies.
Yeah.
And then go.
Because zombies are usually distracted by sound.
And they cannot hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I think, but you have to have a fuckload of bees. Like one bee wouldn't be useful in any way.
No. Insects, in terms of insects, you need a swarm. Big
because insects have this kind of like swarm mentality kind of thing going on, you know?
Like one consciousness, like the cockroaches. But I don't know why cockroaches are more creepy than other insects.
I don't know either. You know, there's something about them. They're indestructible almost. Like you have to have a serious poisoning kind of thing to get rid of the cockroach.
I heard they can survive a nuclear
I heard that too. Like, they would be only species that would survive the I think cockroaches would be kind of happy if zombie apocalypse would come.
Yeah, I think more food for them,
Yeah, they wouldn't give a fuck. Yeah. Unless they would also be turning into zombies, you know?
Oh, yeah.
How do you think their consciousness would work if one cockroach suddenly would turn into zombie, while other cockroaches wouldn't be zombies, but they have one united consciousness? You know, how this united consciousness, like, oh man, like, I'm part of like a zombie kind of fucking, you know.
There might be a couple of scenarios. Maybe, in one scenario, maybe the zombie cockroach would be completely disbanded from the total consciousness. Second scenario, very unlikely, maybe the cockroach, the whole of the other consciousness might be infected by one cockroach, their mentality, because I'm thinking they're simple-minded.
So the other cockroaches would like start to act like zombies, but they wouldn't actually be zombies.
Yeah, act like zombies. It's like one rotten tomato destroys all the other tomatoes in the basket, kind of a thing.
Maybe.
You know,
do you think the cockroach consciousness can be confused though? Like, can it be confused? Like, you can confuse maybe one cockroach, but does it confuse the whole consciousness? Or does the consciousness of the cockroach...
Okay, you have me totally confused now, yeah?
I think if I could have one pet during zombie apocalypse, I would choose the cockroach. I think they're creepy because they're so powerful. And if you could control them, you would have the power.
But they can't attack anyone.
I think they can. They just don't.
Oh, fuck.
I think a
I'm
horde
even
of
more
fucking
scared.
horde of fucking cockroaches. I think they can like devour anything.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
if they
you're right.
try. They
You're
eat
right.
something, right?
True.
What animal would you pick?
I would pick a fucking gorilla.
Gorilla, yeah.
Man, fuck that. Gorilla's badass. I'm more like straightforward, very direct kind of a guy.
Yeah, I understand.
I need a gorilla to compensate my own insecurities.
I think gorilla would be really badass.
Yeah.
Hey, how about you guys? Which animal would you choose as a pet to companion you through the zombie apocalypse?
And I hope we haven't offended any animals. Thank you.
Hey, and also guys, please subscribe, please follow, please like all this kind of stuff because we want to make more of this podcast.
Yes.
And it's up to actually everybody else also if we can do it in the future. Thank you.
I hope you love our show. Thank you.